Hey everyone, welcome to a new zoo series. Today we're building for the American Flamingo. Preferably, I'd be building for the Greater Flamingo right now, but all the add-ons I'm using don't have it. And they have like a weird conflict with like the Flamingo spawn egg, so only like one Flamingo actually works. But of the three Flamingos that like are in the like add-ons I'm using, all of them are the American Flamingo, so I have no Greater Flamingo, which I'm kind of bummed about, but tomato, tomato. Right now you can see I'm building out the paths, and in this series, I'm trying to be more deliberate with my texturing. I'm not just trying to like throw blocks in, so I'm trying to make this look like potholes or like where people would like tread the path down, wearing it down. At the end of the day, though, this is still Minecraft, and I can't just do like extreme detail. I'm not good enough for that. I've seen like the crazy stuff people build online, and I have this idea. Well, I mean, I had the idea to have like a fence line in the back and have it like dip down, because out of all the flamingo exhibits I could see, it was mostly just like surrounded water in like an island, or near the viewing area would be water, and then there would be like land in the back. So I decided to like dig out where the water would be, and then have it come up to the regular terrain level. And I did something clever with the pond. So I noticed the flamingos, they would swim in water. So I decided to put half slabs down everywhere, so that you could actually see the flamingos walking on the water, which I thought was really cool. I mean, they are a little slow when they're walking, because I don't think their AI can register what they're doing, because they think they're supposed to be swimming. But the effect still works. And then I added some moss bricks to just add some extra like variety in there, make like the pond look more like overgrown, because this is like the one of the first enclosures the zoo had, so it's gonna be like a little older, a little more outdated. And the next enclosure I'm planning out is probably gonna be the newer section, so it's gonna be way more updated. I'm thinking of doing like a modern-ish building for the house. I'm not gonna give away too much. And then for this, for like the wall, I tried getting like a really concrete look, because I think the concrete in the game is just bland. So I mixed light concrete, or not powder, but light concrete with tough blocks. And I did my mixture pattern. This is the only time I will use my random assortment of blocks to make something look more like concrete. But yeah, I struggled with this roof for a while. I actually cut out most of it. I just could not figure out how I wanted this roof to look. In the end, though, I think it looks great. And then I think, yeah, I move on to the back section. Originally, I did want to go with like a metal fence, but then I switched it to wood. I still think I might have gotten the metal fence to work if I remember that candles could be placed on top of like stone pillars to make them look better. Because if you have like if you have like an iron bar and like a stone pillar in the middle, then it'll get stretched out and just looks like a half slab instead of like a pillar. And then with the trees, I actually did something unique with them. In my City Zoo series, I have two different kinds of trees. You have the trees that I figured out how to build on my own, and then I searched up a few tutorials, took like way too much inspiration from them, and then those are the kind of trees that are in the grizzly bear habitat. But for this, I took both ideas on the way I build my City Zoo trees and the way I took the tutorials, and I combined them, and now I have my own tree technique that I think produces really good looking trees. Like you can look up and you see like the hollowness inside the tree, and I think it's just so cool. And I'm happy I don't have to work with like mud bricks anymore, or like half slabs. I mean, I do have to work with half slabs a little bit, but it's just full blocks and fences mainly. I'll show you guys in the live part, or like that when I'm showing everything off. And then for this green building, or like the basically green shed, I saw that in like the background of one of the greater flamingo habitats, and I just thought it was like so zoo, because, well, I say so zoo because you'd imagine, like, I've been to zoos and some habitats, right, they're like well thought out, right? You can't really see the staff sections. Other ones you can kind of tell they're just thrown in there. You can see all the staff stuff and it's just kind of exposed. But this building right here, I'm trying to be also more in depth with this. So the building I'm building right now is like a warehouse to store all the flamingo feed. Yeah, I matched up the roof with the roof you can see in the back, just so everything blends together, because I'm also trying to avoid the something else happened in City Zoo where every building was so different that they didn't really mesh well together. They all felt like their own separate things. So I'm trying to get the whole zoo to feel more natural. And then Toronto Zoo has these like roads going all over the place, and I've only seen the road from the guest perspective, but they have like a staff only sign, and I thought, well, that's like a clever thing, right? Have like staff only roads running throughout your entire park, so the vehicles can go all along them. So I do intend to connect every single habitat to this road. But yeah, back to the building I was talking about, I guess. I matched the bottom part with the entrance building that you can also see in the back. I'll show you a better view of it in the tour. But yeah, it's mainly used for, well, not mainly, it is only used for storing the flamingo feed, which I found strangely, they feed flamingos pellets, but apparently it has like a chemical that they need to turn pink. So I guess it's efficient for them. And then, yeah, I think you can see my tree technique better there. So I use half slabs and stairs just to like bolster out the trunk, and then I use slabs to get like branches. I put like a full block and then a slab, and it kind of looks like a branch. And then I just put fences everywhere. And with this tree in particular, I found if you put the fences on top of the branch, it actually makes like the crown of the tree way bigger. So now I'm able to like control the tree if I want a smaller one or bigger one. And then I think I'm going to start building my last tree here in a second. Or I think I removed the top of that. No, I don't. Okay. So with this tree, a while back, I took a walk in the woods with my class, and I saw this populous tree. So just a bunch of like trunks coming out of the same spot. And for this, I was wondering, how can I do that? Because I don't want to just build like the same tree shape every single time. So I did my best to represent a populous tree, which I think I did a pretty good job at. I figured out all the smaller trees, you just kind of want to like connect them in the canopy and then forget about them. Because I tried having the smaller trees have their own leaves, and it just kind of, it didn't mesh well at all. Yeah, then I chose like the birch logs, because the populous tree I saw had like kind of like a birch texture to it. I know it's not actually birch, but I thought it was pretty fitting. And then I tried also doing like a new bush thing, where instead of just putting like leaves on the ground, I actually tried putting some like a stem in there and some like branches. And originally I had like the trunk be 2 blocks tall, but that like produced some like taller bushes, so I shrunk it down to 1 block tall. You can see what I mean there. I switched it there. And then yeah, I just ran around with the foliage. I think I'll leave you guys until the tour, though. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of it. Alright, so I guess I'll start off with giving you guys a tour of this. See, the parking lot would be over here, right? Yeah, you walk up through here, and you go under this. And I have the same setup here at City Zoo, where you have like ticket things on both sides. You grab your ticket through the booth, and you'd walk through a turnstile. I don't have an entrance or exit to this, because honestly I was lazy and didn't feel like building one. I'm quite happy with how this turned out. I think the building looks nice. And I don't have like the outside of the staff section done, but I do have the inside done. I use these shelves as walls. And yeah, it's not as big as my city zoo one. Well, it's big and at the same time smaller, or it's bigger and smaller than my city zoo one. And then for the main event of the day, the flamingo habitat. So you can see the drains and like the moss I was talking about. Honestly, I think the vibrant visuals makes this look so much better. I'm just loving vibrant visuals right now. And then in the city zoo, I completely underestimated how much information the zoos actually have about the animals. I went to Toronto Zoo and they had like a huge like plaque just dedicated to like facts. So I tried representing that by writing this down. Well, I didn't write this down. I just wrote American Flamingo and put like a bunch of dotted lines implying that there'd be words there. And then I have some decorated floor stuff. I use this mud block, not the mud brick blocks, wherever I used to have stone when I was decorating this. And I can show you what the underneath of the trees look like. It's just so cool. And this is what I meant by the branches. So normally I had the fences coming off the sides. But for this, I had the fences coming off the top, which made it a little bigger. And then inside here, it's just like a nice, comfortable place for the flamingos to be. Here, you have your preparation table to like cut open the bags. I had a sword here originally. I might replace it with scissors. This is supposed to like be the lid that's taken off. This is supposed to be like extra pellets that's spilled. And then you come out here and you go through the storage. And there's just a bunch of pellets in here. Oh yeah, and then the food troughs. I originally had slabs here, but as I was adding this, I just realized like composters are the perfect thing to represent the flamingos' pellets. And then over here, that's the populus tree. I think it turned out really good. You can't really tell that. Well, I mean that you can tell that there's multiple branches or not branches, trunks in there. Like originally it was just one massive blob, and I'm happy you can't really see any of the staff buildings when you're walking along this path because all the bushes cover them nicely. Here obviously you can see the shed. Not much I can do about that, but every angle you get, you can't really see the building back there, which I like. And then you have your staff only sign, and that's the entire tour. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't worry about what's going over there. That's the next video. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. And I'll guess to see you all next time.